For those committed to intellectual depth in a world often resistant to it, several insights from both classical wisdom and contemporary understanding prove valuable. First, recognize that intellectual resistance in others isn't necessarily personal rejection. It's a psychological defense mechanism protecting established mental frameworks and social standing. Understanding this can transform frustration into compassion. In practical terms, this means approaching conversations with strategic empathy. Rather than challenging cherished beliefs directly, effective communicators create safe conditions for intellectual exploration, a principle evident in the success of facilitators who create psychological safety in organizational settings. Second, intellectual courage has always been necessary. When the peripatetic school flourished in Athens around 335 BCE, engaging with ideas that challenged conventional wisdom required moral fortitude as much as intellectual capacity. Today, this courage manifests in the willingness to question dominant narratives despite social pressure, whether in academic research, challenging established paradigms, or in workplace settings where questioning processes might risk organizational standing. Third, presentation matters profoundly. Throughout intellectual history, those who successfully transmitted complex ideas developed methods suited to human psychology, using narrative, metaphor, dialectic, and carefully sequenced revelation to bypass initial resistance. The teachings of Confucius in the 5th century BCE China, Socratic dialogues in ancient Greece, and Zen koans in medieval Japan all share this attention to psychological reception despite their cultural differences. Finally, intellectual depth has always flourished within communities of shared commitment. From the Library of Alexandria to medieval scholarly networks to modern academic fellowships, meaningful thinking has typically been sustained through intentional intellectual community. Today's digital landscape, despite its challenges, offers unprecedented opportunities to connect with minds similarly committed to depth across geographical and cultural boundaries. Online communities focused on philosophical inquiry, scientific exploration, or artistic depth represent modern manifestations of this timeless need for intellectual fellowship.